Getting ready to have to go, so the last topic is age. I love this one. Okay, if y'all did, then anyways, because this was your topic, so you gonna have to scoot up and get in.
Like I say, I ain't dating nobody less than 5 years younger than me and more than 10. I can't do it. I can't do it. Well,
That's not an even equation.
Nah.
10 years older, 5 years younger.
Because Halle Berry, hear me out.
What is you? Look, let me tell you something. Like, you've been my homeboy for a long time.
Younger than me, but I can't.
No.
Like, there's. I feel like once I get past like 28, 27, I'm starting to be like, yo, you don't know about nothing.
You ain't been through nothing. You ain't been through life.
I can't have
Some
no
people
conversation
have
with you.
though. Because I
Bree,
dated somebody
come
that
on,
was 10
come on.
years
Give me that
older than
wisdom.
me,
Give me
and
that wisdom.
At the end of the day, just because you can say somebody hasn't been through something, you never know their background story.
Nope. That's even in the
We said
Bible.
that I'm saying.
That's even in the
Say that
Bible.
You don't know their story, so you can't judge somebody on their age.
I'm hip, but
That's
check
what
this
I'm
out.
saying.
Check this out. Wait. Hold on.
But
Check this out.
It,
I understand what you're saying, but I also know I'm also real good with percentages, right?
Yes.
So if the chances of me messing with somebody that's in a certain age range is going to turn out negatively are much higher in this particular bracket, why am I going to sit over here and waste my time trying to weed through all the 90% of the bad apples to get that 10% chance?
Okay.
When I can just go over here to the folks that's like, okay, I'm not focused on clubbing no more.
This was his topic.
This
so
is
I'm
what I'm
gonna
trying to do.
okay, with that
Go ahead.
scenario, you say you're not gonna waste your time with somebody that's
He said, hold on. Clubbing?
I'm probably not going to give it a shot.
Hold on.
I'm probably not going
We
to
gonna put club?
and do this. Just going to the club and
What else?
whatever.
What was it? Clubbing? What else was it?
Well, we can't.
Well,
we
okay.
can't go
You
down
don't
there.
want to go with nobody older than 10 years older than you, right?
Okay.
Okay.
We got about 5-year grace period with me.
Grace. Five
So
grace.
your mom asking
5-year
older.
grace period with me. I'm 33.
Oh.
He 33. I'm 34.
I'm finna be
No.
37.
And you 34.
At the end of the day,
We right behind each other.
Just
Just
like-
like Killer right behind each
a
other.
man can talk to an older woman.
That's like me and Killer be the same age. For
At the end of the day, if you feel somebody
Don't judge
is
me.
gonna
Stop judging me.
support you
Tell
and
Moses,
have
get on
you
live feed.
the way that somebody within your age bracket, that's why a lot of people date
Yes, you is. You my
outside of their
homegirl.
age
Fuck.
bracket.
I think it's different when you're older and you're dating older women. But
Now,
when you
if
are
you're
in
older,
your 20s and you're sitting over here dating people in their
No,
40s
hold on.
and they late 30s,
Now hold on.
I'm gonna let them have that. I'm gonna let them duke it out.
If
I'm
you
gonna let them
have-
duke it out.
When I
Hold on,
was
wait.
young,
Let them duke it out. Wait.
If you have
Let
the
them
mind-
duke it out.
If you have the
Let them
mind
duke it
frame
out.
to where it's
Let's
like,
see some topic.
do you have kids?
no.
I don't either. So if you feel
A lot of females think
That-
y'all gay.
you might want to
No.
have kids,
A lot of females think y'all gay.
Because they don't have kids.
I don't want
30. What they gonna have
Step
kids?
parents or
You
child
gotta
support.
think about this. You have a kid.
good. That
No,
means
stop. My bad. No, stop. Go ahead, Sue.
And I
My
need-
bad.
I need more
No,
money.
go ahead, Sue.
I gotta hit
Y'all go
7
ahead.
figures.
No, go ahead, Sue. My bad. No,
No,
Sue. My bad. Go ahead, Sue.
y'all go ahead.
I'm sitting here side talking,
Go
but my
ahead.
bad.
Y'all go ahead. I'm giving y'all the floor. Y'all go ahead.
No, this is his topic. You was talking to him.
So you were saying what about?
So at the end of the day, if you feel like you want to have kids at a certain point in time, then true enough, you don't want to talk to nobody older than you. Because after a certain point in time, these are facts. Women are less sterile of having a chance of having kids once they get past a
Not
certain
just that,
age.
they even want to have kids anymore.
You know what I'm
No.
That
Yes.
part.
Yes.
That part.
So
Facts.
you believe in the
No,
Bible?
If they
That's
want
not a
kids
fact.
or not.
It was a woman in the Bible had a kid at what 100 years old. What you talking
Guess
about?
what?
I'm
Back in the Bible, when kids was having
Biblical days. That was
biblical days,
Okay.
that's when God dealt with in the body.
Okay.
That's why he made Jesus, because people wasn't believing, so he had to create somebody to give you something to look at.
Lord Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Okay.
can go there all day.
So let's go. Keep going.
So at the end of the day, like my
Oh,
boy
God.
See,
said,
it's your topic.
he don't have kids. I don't have kids. I'm like him. I don't want just a baby mama. I don't want to be somebody's
I agree with
stepdaddy
you.
and this and that. And
I have no problem with
But
that.
nobody
Go ahead.
wants. Nobody goes into anything. thinking
Whatever
like
the case
that.
may
Like,
be.
I
You
didn't
know what I'm
think
saying?
I want. I
So
didn't think I was
once
gonna
you
have a
get
baby
somebody
daddy.
who's older,
I didn't think I was
I
gonna be a
thought I was
stepdaddy.
gonna have
I didn't
a
think I was gonna be a baby
lessens
daddy.
your chances of having kids once a female gets past a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Scientifically.
That's scientific.
No.
You know, those are facts. So at the end of the day, with you dating somebody a little bit younger than you, you still have that chance to accomplish, just even if it's the fact of having a kid, you still have that chance. But once you start getting down to the 19s, the 21s, the
I say
18s,
25. I'm gonna say 25.
25. Because he like me.
Yeah,
Personally,
yeah.
if I pull up to a gas
Well, I'm
station
25. I needed somebody
and I
to
give
go
you some
30,
money to get out, hey,
35.
why don't you go get us a bottle of wine? If you can't get out and go get us a bottle of wine because you're not 21, I'm not finna talk to you. Because I got a niece that's 20 right now. You know what I'm saying? I got a niece that's 20. So what does it feel like me talking to somebody who's my niece's age? Like, that doesn't do anything for me because now I'm looking at her, or you can be looking at him like, oh, you went to school with my niece, or you went to school with my nephew, or you graduated the same age, the same class period as my niece or my nephew. So I'm not finna waste my time in talking to somebody who's that far under me because the knowledge and the wisdom that you have once you start getting older, you have a lot more experience. But in certain aspects,
I'm right
in
there with you.
certain
Stop.
aspects of a person that could be younger than you, they could have went through some of the same things that you went through, but they could have did it a different way. So the way you had your outcome could be different from the way that they had their outcome.
I ain't gonna say don't talk to people that are. You do you, fam.
Hey,
Check
we
this
all
out, my
gotta
guy.
have
Wait,
standards
wait,
in
check
life.
this out.
You gotta have standards
And
in
you
life.
can't help who you
You
fall
And
in love with.
exactly, you can't help
But
when you
my
fall in
thing
love
is-
with. But go ahead, Cecil.
Tread lightly, my G. If you do not, man, look, check this out. I ain't going fishing in the waters, yo. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
if I can avoid it, I will.
Okay, so I want to say something. Okay, first of all, now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Age range. My girlfriend is 10 years younger than me. They call it rock the cradle or what, the cradle or whatever, cradle or whatever. Okay, now let's put it like this. I don't know how many people kick it with people that were older than them. I have had a lot of homeboys and homegirls that are younger than me, that are mentally and maturely in a better situation than I am right now, and they're younger. So when you try to put an age, when you try to put a number, the only thing that I'm looking at, if it's younger than 18, it ain't right. Because that's just, even fuck law, even if it wasn't law, it ain't right. So that's just my perspective on it. That's not a fact. Now, I know at the time that I hit 19, I was hanging around people that was 30, 45 years old. 30, 45, or in that price range. So my maturity level at 19, I was already at 26, 27 maturity level. But a lot of females looked at me like, oh, you can't even get some liquor. Oh, you can't even go buy, well, at the time, at 18, you could buy cigarettes. What you gonna do, buy me some cigarettes? And a lot of stuff, no, you can't buy cigarettes unless you're 21 now. Yeah, they passed that law. But anyways, my maturity level, even though my age was 19, my maturity level was where I could meet a woman that was 34, 35, and we could have a damn good conversation. And they would tell me, hey, who you done been around? Like you too young, you a baby. To the point where they actually wanted to date me. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to put an age range, if I'm going to throw a number when it comes to dating, I've already lost. Because I have to turn around and look at maturity. Because like my sister taught me, I said, you know what? You know, one time when I wasn't with my girl, I was like, I need to, I'm going to tag you in. Hold on, but let me finish. I'm like, I need to date some older women. My sister said, I don't give a damn if she younger. I don't give a damn if she older. Just because she older, that don't mean she's mature. That don't mean she's smart. She could be dumber than the motherfucker you just met that was 19. So since you want to throw these age ranges out, you limiting yourself. Like Soup said, I have no box. But when you put that age range up, you're actually putting yourself in a box. Because I have met some females right now that I can tell you right now got more than everybody in this motherfucking house, and she's only 18. More than anybody here. And her mind state, now, if we want to go to a scientific scale, you got to understand, when you talking science, keyword science, you're talking about not facts. You're talking about a scientific theory. Now, if I give you a scientific theory right now that every black man from the hood is going to either be a murderer, a pimp, or a drug dealer, did I actually talk to every man in the hood, or did I just talk to a group of people from the hood? Now, it depends on where I got this scientific theory from. So when people go to scientifically, it's people now. Man, my daddy, a couple of months ago, saw this family, old family, with a newborn baby in the hospital. And we sitting here thinking, oh, that's the grandkid, that's the grandpa. Dude was sitting there, was like, I'm 94 years old. I never thought I'd have a kid. My daddy was like, oh, well, that's a great grandkid. He said, well, my wife is 85. My wife is 85. And we sitting there, and my daddy said, don't talk to them because something might be wrong or something. He said, no, this is our first child that God blessed us with. So you got to honestly really think about this. I can't limit myself to situations because I have dated older women and I've dated younger women. And you know what I've found, just my experience, and I'm not saying everybody else's, is a lot of younger women are more mature than the older ones. And a lot of the older ones I done met be like, oh, I want something serious, I want this, and that. And then the next thing I turn around, I'm at the club with her, and this bitch popping pussy like she 18. And the 18-year-old, no, it ain't even about that. Because when I saw her at the club, she wasn't even with me. So anyways, and I done seen an 18-year-old sit there at the club, and she like, them niggas gonna keep buying me drinks and this. So what I'm trying to say is, like my OG taught me is, you can't, when it come to age range, you can't put, in this day and time, you can't put people in a category of, I won't date to this or date to that, because at the same time, let's just say she didn't have no OGs or nothing like that. You don't know how her mama raised her. Her mama could have raised her to be a woman. And we grown now. We in our 30s. And it's a lot of women that's in their 18, 19s, 20s, or whatever. So they have a lot of mentality, more mentality than what we got right now.
Before I go. So what I was saying as far as percentages is, the chances of this human being,
this bitch, now just
being on the maturity level that you're looking for, does not seem. I mean, doesn't seem to be that high. When you ask folks when they make the biggest mistakes of their life, usually it's when they're young. Usually in their early 20s, teens, somewhere around there. So I cannot say with good conscience that I was the best version of myself at 20, really 20, anything.
So you're not trying to compare yourself to other people? Because just because you wasn't the best version of yourself, it doesn't mean...
I'm not just talking about me.
Hold on, let him finish. No, this is his topic. Let him finish.
The chances are very low. You can run that risk if you want to, but I'm going to tell you, tread cautiously. Me, I'm swiping left. But you do you, fam.
Yes, basically.
Yeah, no, Cecil. No, Cecil, I'm saying like this. I want you to say this. I want you to understand this. I'm not saying you wrong for having the way you feel about how you feel about how you do. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying. If we left tonight and I didn't agree with you and you didn't agree with me, I'm still going to respect your opinion. Yeah, I'm not going to be like, hey, Cecil can't come through no more. I'm like,
I agree with this.
All I'm saying is, that's life. Yeah. All I'm saying is, when it comes to a category of age range, people think maturity level, because you said something about maturity. And you got to understand this. Some people that are younger are very,
I know some are.
Very.
No,
but you got to understand this.
Let me
I'm
say
not
something.
talking about some. I don't want to be searching for some. What I need to do is go in here and be like, oh, this is 30s and Up Club. More than likely, most of these folks are on a similar wave to where I'm at. Not in the 20-some-odd-year-old bracket.
No, but
Where
some of
people
them,
of them-
some
where
of them
some
are.
of them-
I got something. I got something.
Where
Vice versa.
some of them, it's like I'm trying to. How can I say this? I don't want to have to go through a billion to find the one when I can just go through a million to find the one. You feel me?
I'm gonna tell you like
The
this.
chances are higher
Higher.
over here than over here. But I'm not saying it's impossible.
I'm telling like this.
Go ahead.
Because nowadays, with the new millennium, the new trend, and everything that's going on,
Yeah.
I agree with you. With talking to somebody younger than you, all they want to do is chase the bag.
No.
And
Nope.
spend it. They want to
Basically.
spend it.
Nope.
That's what it is.
She
You ain't
younger
putting
than
nothing
us.
towards the mortgage.
You know,
You
she
ain't
younger
worried
than us.
about.
Hold on.
She younger than us.
I'm hip, but she's one of the
But-
some. All right.
No, she not.
No, what he's saying, she is some
She
of
out
the
here
some.
trying to experience life, and
'Cause
God,
you gotta
you
realize,
understand what she done already did.
if
Oh,
you
your
try-
God.
If you
My
try-
God. Let me do this. Go ahead. Go
If
ahead.
you had to grow up
She is.
Yeah.
older than what you was meant to be, then yeah, you're gonna have a different mind frame. You're gonna have a different mindset. But if you one of these new millennium type females or whatever the case may be,
Y'all gotta
most
call it
of-
new age. 'Cause y'all know
most
we
of-
the millennium kids, right?
most
Absolutely.
The
most of
80s are the
them,
millennium kids. That's
yes,
us.
most of
Yeah,
them are trying to chase the bag. They're not looking for nothing. They're basically,
Let me
if
ask you a
don't have
question.
money and this and that.
But ain't that
Let
what
Let me
y'all
ask you a
trying to do?
question. All the rappers you listen to
But ain't
this
that
talking
what y'all
about
trying to
chasing
do?
the bag.
That's
What
not-
age are they? They're
Right.
our
Ain't that
age.
what y'all trying to do?
They're our age, teaching them to chase.
Nobody-
Cardi B is our age.
They
A lot of them females is
put
talking
out
about
the music
chasing the
for
bag. Okay, wait.
But guess
But
what I
all
listen
of them
to,
that's
though?
talking about chasing the bag is our age.
Yes,
They're
I listen
our
to.
age.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
you gotta
Ain't that
understand
what
this.
y'all trying to do, though?
Y'all think bro, I know a 50-year-old right now still chasing the bag. What do you mean? You saying the odds are different when it's really not. It's a
What are you
50-50
talking
right now.
about? Chasing the bag. Chasing the bag is a good thing. Please go
Right.
get your money.
Hold on.
Okay,
Wait,
but
hold on.
They talking about
Listen,
getting your money. They
listen.
ain't talking
Talking
about
about
spending
gold
it.
digging?
Okay,
Hold on.
okay.
Hold on.
And then y'all cannot give me rappers as the people that you get your lessons from.
Listen,
That is
exactly.
not-
Listen.
I'm sorry, but this is the
Facts.
same dude to be
Help
like,
me,
dude, I
Jesus.
stepped on my shoe.
Because
So
they
I'm
telling
finna
you
bloop, bloop,
something,
like,
but they
You know what?
living that life.
you don't
Listen,
care about yourself.
Listen
man.
to what
Hold
a
on.
person listen
Can
to
I-
and you'll understand.
Can I tell you facts?
I saw all my
But
homeboys.
how
this.
many?
Can I tell you
Listen to
facts?
what a person
How
listen
many
to
people
and
in
you'll
their early
understand.
20s
Wait though,
are
I
sitting over
listen
here
to Cardi
listening
B
to?
and Megan Thee Stallion
Can I
sometimes.
tell y'all-
and
Let
I
me
listen
build
to
my
some of the
community.
stuff that they do.
Let me help you. Let me love you correctly. How many of them listen to that?
I know a lot of them.
Can I tell you facts? Can I tell you facts?
Dude.
Can I tell you
Mega.
facts? Can I tell you
Mega's in
facts?
his early 20s.
Hold on.
Nuke brother. Mega's in his early 20s.
Why do you have to think so hard to name people?
I didn't
Hold on.
think
I
hard. I
don't
just
have
gave you
to.
one
I
off the
can
dome.
literally be like
Cecil.
Isaac, Dewan, Mike,
Cecil.
Scored. Like I can literally go down the list.
Can I tell you
It's hard.
facts? Can I tell you
Go
facts?
ahead.
Yeah.
Fact is, I've been having my driver's ed company since I was 22.
I'm gonna holler from the back.
Facts. Since I was 22. When it comes to the terminology, chasing the bag, that means you going to get the money.
I know what it means.
Hold on. Since I've been here doing this podcast, I done made $700 just by answering my phone.
Mhm.
I don't have to chase a bag. The bag chases me. It's a difference.
That's the point of business.
It's
The
a
bag's supposed to
difference.
chase you. Yeah, you
So
right.
that's-
The bag's supposed to chase you.
That's the fact of being mature and having some kind of establishment to where
All right, we gotta close this out.
the money comes to where you don't have to chase the bag. But in this new millennium, a lot of younger crowds, younger than us, the 2000 babies and this and that, their mentality is, oh, I gotta get to the bag, I gotta chase the bag. But once you have that establishment to where you have your goals, your dreams, your aspirations already set up to where they line up back to back, back to back, back to back. Because when you was younger, the first thing they ask you what you want to be when you grow up. People be like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be this, I want to be that.
The question
How many
is, why
people-
don't we have that?
How many people actually?
Why don't we have that in the black community? Why don't we have, I don't want to be an NFL or NBA player? That's going to be the next podcast. Why don't we have, hey, David Surgeon, hey, Corey, he work in the ER. You know what? He CEO of
Because growing up,
buyouts or something like that.
growing up
You
and get
know what I'm
Americanized.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's close this out.
People put out what sale, man.
But ain't that chasing the bag?
It's
That's what
chasing the bag.
everybody is doing.
I don't chase the bag.
The bag need to chase me.
The bag comes.
If I'm chasing the bag, then I'm gonna lose money.
See, but when you say chasing the bag, isn't chasing the bag meaning like you're? I mean,
You going to go get the money.
that's what we all
You gotta
No,
do what you gotta
chasing
do
the
to go get
bag
the
means
money.
you're gonna do whatever it takes to get that money.
go get the money.
Oh, so now we going there with
Everybody don't look
Okay,
at it in that
hey,
way.
we gonna close this out. We gonna talk a little bit later. But everybody who tuned in, thank you, Share the Podcast. The next topic, we gonna have to really get on chasing the bag and stuff like that. Y'all down? Y'all down?
I don't chase the bag. The bag fine.
Well, hey, let me know your schedule. I don't want to hit you up like I'm a female. Like, hey, Cecil, are you
Hit me up
free?
ahead of time.
Well, we definitely shouldn't do these Sundays.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, thank everybody that's tuned in.
Friday would probably
That's
be
Sue.
a better day.
Cecil finally came back, my guy.
My guy.
And
I had to get through school, but I got a 96
Hey,
in my class. You on
thank
shit?
you, right there.
Hey,
All
guess
right.
what? Guess what? Now he ain't gotta have to chase the
Chase
bag
the
no
bag.
more.
The bag gonna chase
The
him.
bag go chase him.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: next time he go fishing, he'll invite me. I'm gonna call him on the live cast. I'm gonna say, "Oh, and nigga ain't
That
just me
made two
fishing."
of us.
All right.
I'm going fishing, man.